Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Y'all gotta talk about taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers. I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't talk with me.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. He finds his... Oh, the football's loose! And it's scooped up by the Chargers! No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Man, such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. It's Herbert once more. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. They're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
Herbert to throw once more. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. Perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling headed to the sidelines.
Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Denver.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 18, tight end.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the late end zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 380. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this.
49-yard line.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Herbert from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Completed to his running back. This down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Herbert throwing again. This one's caught.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call a 3D catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now Herbert again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. What is it?
Now Herbert to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Left wing 19. 60 Eagles. 60.
Give to Harvey here from the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He put everything he had into this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Herbert. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gaston the second. And that'll bring up second down. To throw, Herbert. Going with the screen to Hampton. And he takes it down to the 33. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Wide open, downfield, got takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Broncos.
And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19-18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Ready.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Taking 5 on the play. And that's good for Broncos' first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
1st down, Broncos.
Brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Number 19, Jamie Lyons. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Harvey. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard.
Second and goal, they're going to throw.
Second and goal.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Delta.
Herbert from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looks like it was just enough throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10, Herbert. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Right here is the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gonna be upset.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it! Viking 18!
He keeps this one himself. He doesn't slide down if he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther and left, 19 right. 18, Pioneer.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Count it.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that means third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set. Stop. Go.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So that brings up fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Picked up at the 38. Breaks a 10. He's still going. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here he goes again. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
And that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, where he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60, cut 19, cut 19. Go.
They'll throw, third and long. Dumps this one off to Harvey. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second down gives to Harvey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
Now what? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, man.
Slot man motioned over. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, run.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
To number 80. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. 380. 380.
Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He finds its target, that's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Lion. Go.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Going with the screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 76.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. They're going to try and throw it here. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. He'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second down now, they need 7.
Set. Delta to Hunt.
He'll look to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Set.
To throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Set. Grenade.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
19. 19 Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He set up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Harvey once more. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one.
4th down.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Give up the middle to Harvey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.